What's going on, everybody? Tonight, how men think, what I mean? Rebuttal Entertainment. Got my man Light Skin Lou here, ready to do his thing, give y'all some knowledge on how men think. Some of our panel is not here yet. They're as late as you. I'm gonna have to start firing ads, you know what I mean? Because these women want this information. They send this information to my email, and then, they ain't here on time and stuff like that, but the show must go on, you know what I mean? So
Preach,
it is
bro.
what it is. What's up, Lou?
What's up, man? Preach, dog. The show goes on. If we got to do it together, that's what it is, champ. I'm dedicated to getting the women the answers that they want so they can get on with their relationships and their life. You know what I'm saying? So let's get this ball rolling, champ. Let's get it. Start this out today. Let's get it.
We gotta do the public service announcement, let people know, it is what it is. You know what I mean? This our opinion only, you know what I mean? We got my man Larry here.
All right.
Larry, we live.
Hello.
Getting started, you know what I mean? I'm
Let's
letting
see.
them know.
Yeah. All right. Here I am.
I see.
Okay, cool.
Turn TV down, Larry.
All right. What's going on? Hey, light skin. What's going
up?
on, light skin?
Larry, what the shirt say?
Justice has been served. George Floyd.
Oh, okay. Okay.
George
I'm gonna have to get one of them.
Yeah, it's for real. It's for real.
Hey, Larry.
Yo.
Move a little to your left, man. You want the women to see all your handsome face, dog. You can't look.
Move on a little bit so they can see all that fineness, Larry.
Damn.
Man, look. I pay as I go. The bitch, look. Look. You go look in the mirror, bitch. Look. You know what I want to look at. You know what I'm saying?
I can't see you, man. You gotta move over.
I'm trying to. I'm moving the wrong way.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we got my man.
I ain't used to studio yet. It take a while.
Hey, look.
Nigga get on camera. He do all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? Dig it, man. I hear you, man.
Well, let's do some shout outs before we got started. Tony, say hey, gentlemen.
What's up, Tony?
All right.
And look who's here, Lou. Whitney Wells. Hey, Whitney, how you doing, baby? Everything good? Well, we about to get started. Wheels of Steels is, doing what he do. You know how it is, man. You can't wait on him. So,
well, he just MIA. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. MIA, man. So
hey, Larry, you gotta have a code about yourself. And guess what? If they not here, we're gonna keep the ball rolling, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
So let me get this thing started. Let me put this Lou favorite thing and Larry favorite thing and get it started.
I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want. You know I got it. I got it. If you give it to me, I'll give it to you. And I know what you want. You know I got it.
All right, we ready, man. So let me tell y'all, women, if y'all want to, come in, make a comment, ask us a question, I'll ping y'all in, and y'all can ask the panel a question. And after that, y'all can go out or, and put comments in the comment section. And I'll put them in front of the panel and stuff like that. They're just our opinion, right, Larry? Just our opinion. Everybody don't think like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, don't get hard to keep sending me hate mail and stuff like that because Jamal want a big, fat or skinny white woman and all that stuff, man. So
hey, look, at the end, our opinion, calling for us, our opinion. It's not one of them things where you gonna judge what we say. You ask the question and we're gonna answer to the best of our knowledge. Nothing fake. Everything we answer is real.
Lou, do you want me to beam Whitney in and see what she's talking about, Lou? I'll leave it up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, we gonna give her a little time to marinate. We gonna
Hey, Whitney.
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Hey, Whitney.
Something you want us to answer? You all right?
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
So I gotta give you a twinge background. So there's a guy that I'm really interested in. He's actually one of my students' uncles, and he's really cool, awesome man. he was like, we were talking the other day because we went on a date, and he was like affirming me and telling me like, not that what I wanted to hear, but giving me the real, like, I was like, he was telling me he doesn't do this. He does his actions, like he does his stuff. So he told me yesterday that he was going to come see me, and I was like, I don't think he's going to do that because he lives in Ocean City. He just drove 4 hours to see me for 20 minutes, and he's back on the highway to go mentor a kid. So my question is, how do I take my time with him? Because I've never been with a person or like been around a man that's intentional like that. So how do I,
Somebody that's showing you attention.
not attention. He hears me. He understands.
I know what you're talking about. He's listening to what you have to say.
Not just listening. I mean, like
I got
actually.
you the whole 9 yards.
Yeah, he's here. I don't want him to be here yet, but he's here right now for me.
He's mentally there.
Yeah, I got you, Whitney. Look, first of all, from my perspective, I was slow walking because, like you said, you don't know him very well, and I understand you don't want him. You just said you didn't want him to be in your heart. Just slow walk it, and when I mean slow walk it, talk on the phone, get to know him a little better, because everything can start out good at the beginning.
Right.
It's like an onion. You got to peel back one at a time, because you don't really know this guy.
Right.
So I would say just slow walk it. What's the rush? You know what I'm saying? You get to know him a little better. He get to know you better. I mean, I know he drove, 4 hours, and that could work both ways.
Right.
But my suggestion to you would be to slow walk it. Just slow walk it.
Okay. And one more thing. I'm cooking, right? Right now. I was just about to put the chicken in the fryer. Well, not in the char in the thing, but hold on. I can't switch my camera around. But I'm making chicken now. I'm killing it right now.
Yeah.
But,
Let us answer your question, all right?
Yeah, but they ain't I told you they need to put a ticket on it.
What's that noise?
So,
Yeah, somebody got some.
nah, they ain't got to it.
Tina Harris. Who are these people?
There you go. Larry, what you think about what Whitney asked?
I don't know. The nigga drove 4 hours
Yeah.
and stayed 20 minutes and rolled out. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? And that's another 4 hours back. You know what I'm saying? By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be waiting. You know what I mean, man?
Right.
I mean, 4 hours. I mean, dig it. Hey, man, no, you ain't gonna go 4 hours and and shake hands, say good night, nice meeting you. And 4 hours, y'all could have done this over the camera or what have you. But 4 hours to stay 20 minutes. Now, either something's wrong, somebody didn't impress somebody or what have you.
Exactly. So you don't think he drove 4 hours, just to show interest, or he was interested in something else? You know what I mean? Because like you said, could have did it over the, over the phone or something like that, just for 20 minutes, 4 hours. You sure he was 4 hours away?
I told him.
They could have took a jet plane to the West Coast. You know what I'm saying, man? Dang it.
What you say, Lou?
That's I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how old this person is or what happened. But you ought to call him now and say you got some chicken and see what he do. You see that?
What you say, Lou?
That's why I was telling her to slow walk it. But everything that you guys just said went into what my perspective was. For me, that's an alarming to drive 8 hours just to come see me, because 4 and 4 is 8. Just for slow walk it. What's the rush? Get to know each other. How long have you guys known each other? Is it long enough for you to travel 8 hours round trip to come and see?
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Tina Harris. Hi, Boo. Tina saying hi to us, y'all.
What's up, Tina?
All right, let's get these questions out the way. Y'all want to ask me a question, send it to the Gmail at the bottom. I got like 80 now, but we ain't going to answer number 15 today, because we got things to do. So here go one of them. They said, why do men who have a woman who don't depend on him and give him pussy and everything else he wants, goes out and find or pay for something somewhere else. Why you do that, Lou?
Say that again, man.
Why do men who have a woman who don't depend on him, a woman who's independent, gives him everything, puts in everything, that was he said in the email, he wants to go out and find something somewhere else and pay for it?
Oh, well, maybe she ain't doing it right. Maybe it's something she's doing wrong. Or maybe maybe this guy is not for you. Because for me, if she's giving me everything that I want and she's independent, I think I'm gonna have to ride and stick with her. I'm not gonna be out here paying or doing something else with, basically cheating. I'm not gonna do that. So maybe you don't have the right person. Maybe you got to sit down and rethink things.
Mm-hmm.
So
tell him to pay you. Yeah. You say, don't say, pay me, baby, pay me.
So like, she's independent and stuff like that. So why he going out paying for pussy and she give him everything she want at home?
Exactly. So she got to be able to change the narrative. That you spending that money, why don't you give it to me? I'll tell you what, cut off the free booty and now pay me.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. Nigga, see, hey, something. You gotta change the narrative. You gotta flip the switch, baby. If you got everything going on or what have you, or you have to decide. You putting out money, for honey, and I'm right here. You still come and get this honey here. So, what is it? Just lay it out, say, what is it?
Tell him what it is, that guy. So, what Larry trying to say is, the nigga ain't satisfied. Some men just ain't satisfied. Some men just gonna do what they want to do. They can have everything at home, good, and you giving it to them and stuff like that, and they still ain't satisfied. Sometimes you just gotta drop dead weight.
Yeah.
You're independent, and you do what you want to do, Sometimes you gotta drop dead weight, You ain't gotta depend on him.
Yeah, hey.
You gotta reconsider. You gotta sit down and think about what's important to you. Because if you're bringing it up on the show, that means it's really getting to you. So if that's the point, you got to reconsider.
Tina say, not Larry. Lou is right. Oh, they commenting today, Larry. You better come better than that, Larry.
I hear you.
They ain't hearing it.
All right.
Let me read the next question, Larry. I got a whole bunch of them. All right. The next question is, why do y'all have to go get your haircut in new clothes to look and feel good, but don't want your lady to? Damn, who does that? So, Larry, you go get your hair cut, you're looking good, you're feeling good, while your ladies look like trash. Why do some men do that?
Let me go with that.
You can judge a man by the woman he got on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
See, so I ain't gonna be going, no, you don't do that. Come on, man. No, you ain't gonna be with me. You understand what I'm saying? No, because I'm gonna try to help you look better than that. But now I ain't gonna do your hair. You see, if you tell me, how do you like your hair? Fine. Fine. Do you like all my hair, bald head? Fine. Whatever you want to do with it, fine. Because as soon as I say I don't like it, you're gonna say, baby, I gotta go get my hair done.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna be out here looking like no nappy head.
Nah, I don't understand that. I don't know what kind of man she got.
Yeah, let you look like a skeezer or something like that. Come on, man.
Go ahead, Lou. What you think?
Insecurity, man. Insecurity. It don't get no easier than that, because there's no way. If I'm with a woman, I want her to look good, and I want myself to look good. For me, I think in a relationship or marriage, it's a responsibility to keep the eye candy going, man. It's a responsibility. I want to not be with my woman and be thinking about the next time I'm gonna be with her. And you do that by your appearance and what what I'm saying, what they last see. So for me, that just seemed like insecurity. I ain't gonna say I've never heard of it, but that's not something that I've ever dealt with. Because my haircut on a regular basis, I want you to get your hair done. Same thing with having your toes done, keeping your appearance up, man. It makes everything. It makes a constructive relationship, man.
Yeah, what man don't want his woman looking good beside him? That's some immature young dudes there. Believe me, you know me. If I'm going to wear and I'm going to look nice and she with me, baby, what do you want? You know what I mean? You want the head, here the money, go get whatever you want done. You know what I mean? I got you. I don't want you not looking good. I mean, that's that immature stuff there. You know, but like I said, this is our opinion. Some people do things differently and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So while my man Big C here, I'm gonna ask him the question. See, the question the lady asked was, why do y'all have to go get your hair done and buy new clothes to look good and feel good, but don't want your lady to?
Okay, how y'all doing? First of all,
What's
you know
up?
what I'm saying? Big C coming from the streets. What's up, good man? What's up, good people watching everything? I'm gonna get to her question, but I had some little interference going on. I had jumped in the last time. I want to jump back to the female to just respond to her question real quick.
Go ahead.
She was like, the dude drove 4 hours to come and spend 20 minutes with her.
Yep, here she go right here. Whitney Wells. She listening.
Okay, listen, but they just meeting each other or what?
Yeah.
This was the first time them seeing each other?
Yep.
Okay, well, I mean, he testing the waters. Whatever it is about her, he got an interest. You know what I'm saying? It's something there. He took 4 hours. He took 5 hours out of his time to drive 4 hours to see her. You know what I'm saying? 10 hours basically there and back. 10 there and back. You know what I'm saying? To see her for 20 minutes. You know, that's something positive if their interaction was positive. You know what I'm saying? If they had a positive interaction, yeah, cool. Just don't rush into it. Take your time with it though. You know what I'm saying? Long distance should be long distance. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a long time to catch up with that distance. You know what I'm saying? Now back to the other question. The lady say, why the man go and get new shoes and get his hair cut and be fresh, and the woman look like some shit?
Yeah. What kind of man is that? I mean, I don't know. Everybody do things differently. What you think?
See, that's the problem that I have with that is, why is it the man's fault that the woman look like shit? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm sure that men and women go to stores. There's a section for men, there's a section for women. You know what I'm saying? Now if the dude just like the breadwinner or whatever it is, and he just like dogging her out and, you know what I'm saying, keeping her dogged out, yeah, it's a problem. But personally, me for myself, I know I like to stay fresh. I like to be in the latest and the greatest, you know what I'm saying, regardless of what it is. If it ain't nothing but a fresh white tee, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? And I know my young lady, she like normal. You know what I'm saying? She ain't with all the
fly
new
stuff
trends. She ain't with all the new trends. She ain't all fly and all that. She's plain. She's a plain Jane. I call her Miss Cheese Pizza. You know what I'm saying? She just plain. You know what I'm saying?
So what
you
you're
know
saying
what I mean?
is the women couldn't depend on the man to look fresh. She need to, get herself fresh.
She need to get herself together. Or if it's something that the man could do, maybe she need to let him know, look, baby, I need you to try to get me together. You know what I'm saying? You fly as shit. And, well, you know what I mean? I'm fucked up. If I'm fucked up, get me. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't know. Or it could be just a thing where as though she don't know where he's shopping. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the shit that he get. You know what I mean? She might be like a Rainbow or Gouzini's type of, you know what I mean? We're not saying there's nothing wrong with it, because they got some shit in there that you can go in there, you can get, you can put it on and look good if you know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? But that's something I feel that, no offense to the young lady who asked the question, but if that's her, she's asking a question about herself.
She need to get herself and not worry about what he does and start getting herself done. Got it.
Exactly.
All right, well, Tina Hurd got a question from the panel. Tina Hurd got a question for the panel. Like she said, I want to know why men have a hard time communicating their feelings, emotions, and tend to shut down when the conversation get heated.
Man, I came in at the right moment, huh?
Yeah, you did. Go ahead, Lou.
Hey, look, that might very well be true. I mean, for me, I had a hard time, with a situation like that, voicing my opinion, being emotional and stuff. But eventually, if that person's around you long enough and you guys fall in love with each other, they'll feel more comfortable around you. and start expressing themselves around you. But until then, that's just something that, for me, from what I experienced, men are not really good in that department, expressing themselves and being emotional around from the beginning. So that's something that over time, as a relationship gets stronger, or your marriage gets stronger, I think that's one thing that'll get better. So just hang in there with the dude. Eventually, it could come around. You know, depending on how long y'all was together. If y'all just now getting together, you gotta expect and give it some time. If you guys been together for a long time and he's never expressed himself, that's something that y'all gotta sit down and talk about and have a heart-to-heart talk with, because that's something that you need in a relationship or marriage to survive. Because if you can't communicate how you feel or show your emotions to this person, that's a problem.
Got you. Larry, I want to know why men have a hard time communicating their feelings, emotions, and tend to shut down when the conversation get heated.
Well, you know, that's more of a masculine thing. Man, we've been doing that all along and what have you. You know, we don't share emotions easily. It's just like you know, you might cry. You know, a lot of people look at like as weakness, but I know some niggas that cried and they got strong as Hercules and went crazy. You understand what I'm saying? So, but it's emotions. We don't let them out like that. Until we at least know somebody that's not going to. If I let my emotions out to you, I don't want you to step on them and what have, because it's gonna make it worse for me. I got feelings. That's why I ain't telling you. You understand? Because I don't want my feelings hurt. And why? That's just the way men are made. I believe. I believe that's the way men are made. And you know, and another thing about that guy, because see, I had these long distance romances back and forth to Baltimore. The guy was a 4-hour man. If he got
everybody going back to that one, go ahead.
Yeah, because see, if he can do the 4 hours, as long as he got somebody he can see within an hour. In the meantime, in between time,
I got you.
You know, all right. I come see her. 4 hours. Hey, baby, what's going on? And I really like you, you know. Now, I don't know how long you want to be bothered with me or whatever, but I ain't gonna press you. You know, I ain't pressed. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'd have made contact with my hour before I made this 4 hour. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. I do. See?
You know, in the meantime, you ain't supposed. What you supposed to do? Back up the toilet? In the meantime, you go 4 hours one way, 4 hours the other way, and whatever your tip pole. You go grab your gear shift. You grab your tip pole because everything's so goddamn hard or whatever. So,
well, y'all heard it from the old timer. He letting y'all know what's going on.
Hey, and you know you got somebody there you really may not want to be bothered with, but this is within an hour. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't got time to go 4 hours tonight. I just ain't got time for it. And that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen because I hate to say this. You know, I say this all the time. Ain't no DICK that long.
I like. See what you think? My fault. Right. Go ahead, Steve.
I said basically, if it's something that he want, he gonna take that 4 hour trip.
I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the other one. I'm paying that one now.
Oh, what?
I want to know why men have a hard time communicating their feelings, emotions, and tend to shut down when the conversation is heated.
Oh, because men are like a brick. You know what I'm saying? And if you got one single brick that's not in a wall, you're going to grab that brick and you can do whatever you want to. You can put that brick up under a car. You can bust a window with that brick. You can do whatever you want. You can paint it. You can do whatever you want and dress it up and make it a brick. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about us is like when we express our feelings, most of the time we express our feelings coming from our heart. A real man, he gonna express himself from the heart. And the way he expressed it might offend someone. So therefore, when the person get offended and he's not trying to offend the person, but trying to express himself, he gonna shut down. Because everything after that is just like, I done fucked up again type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck it.
I got
you know what I mean? You're gonna be like, fuck it. Yeah, what's the point?
She say stop hitting the ooh wee, see?
No, I can't do that, baby.
All right, let me answer this question. Y'all funny today, boy, I tell you. Well, some men have problem communicating. You know what I mean? All men are different. You know what I mean? They can't express their feelings and emotions and stuff like that, so they tend to shut down and let you keep talking because they really don't know what to say.
Right.
You know what I mean? They really don't know what to say, so that's what they do. They shut down and black out and you know, start an argument and stuff like that because they don't want to talk about it because they really don't know how to express their feelings towards you and their emotions towards a person and stuff like that. So that's mainly, you know, the reason why men do that stuff. You know what I mean? That's all. It ain't hard too. When they shut down like that they don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? They don't know how to communicate and stuff like that. But
it gets better.
It's like exactly. It get better. You know what I mean? So let's move on to the next question. Y'all might not like this question.
Uh-oh.
Why do guys put their hands on a woman? We're gonna let Larry answer this first. Larry, why do guys put their hands on a woman?
Well, that depends. What you talking about now? You talking about abuse
why do men hit women?
Or for feeling? Oh, why they hit them?
Yes.
Now,
you know, put their hands on them and stuff like that, man.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I didn't believe in really hitting women, I think, until I moved to Fourth and Rhode out of that.
God, here you go.
I was over that liquor store. I was over the liquor store, the back porch, smoking a joint. I never forget. And this woman was arguing on the corner. And she smacked this nigga. And this nigga came with an uppercut, boom, knocked her in the street. I said, God damn. But then I found out that that's the way you had to handle some of them women down there at 4th and Rhode Island Avenue. Because they would either knock the shit out of you or you were going to knock the shit out of them. There was some of them that were like that.
Well, Larry, we're going to forget 4th Rhode Island. We're going to talk about in general.
Okay, and another thing. Okay, I won't restrict it to that. Okay. A lot of times, you know, you get a man and a woman that's staying together. Okay, let's say she's not working. He the only man bringing in the money or what have you. On the weekend, he might get the tasting and stuff like that, and they may get into an argument or whatever. But chances are, a lot of time, you don't know what lit the fuse to that argument. That woman probably does something to that man or something like that for a long time, and it comes out. And then she called the police, see? So the police gonna come and say, oh, no, motherfucker, you the one, no, da-da-da-da. So they're gonna lock him up, but now she ain't working now, remember that. So now this is on a Friday. He got
the content and everything.
And he got to go to court Saturday if he lucky. He get out of there Saturday morning. She gonna sober up and say, wait a minute, this old motherfucker bringing money into the household, so I ain't gonna testify against him.
Is that a reason to put your hand on her? Is that a reason to hit her?
No, but I'm saying they were arguing, fighting that night over whatever the hell. Women don't forget shit. It could have been something 50 years ago. Yeah, I remember you was with that itch and da-da-da-da-da. And all of a sudden you're going to say, wait a minute. Don't be going to the cemetery bringing that shit up or what have you. And she going to say something, and you know, you might you might lock on her.
All right. It depends on the circumstances you're trying to say.
That's right. She hit a nerve, keep hitting the nerve, because they know what nerve to hit now. Right. And she keep hitting that nerve. Then you say, all right, bitch, that's it. That's it. That's
all
it.
Right. Lou, why do men put their hands on women, Lou?
Man, look, at no point, at any time, is a man supposed to hit a woman. I'm just going to shut that one down right there. It's at no point. If you in a relationship or you with a person that irks your nerve to a point you got to hit them, guess what? Walk away. Walk away. At no point do a man hit a woman. And that's how I was raised. That's what I go behind. I got 5 sisters. I got a daughter. At no point is a man supposed to hit a woman. If you're in a situation where you feel like you got to put your hands on, whether it's anything, just leave. Just walk away. Because guess what? They got jumpsuits for guys like that who hit women. You know what I'm saying? They go to the booty house. You know what I'm saying? So for me, that's a no-brainer. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it because only a punk-ass nigga, let me rephrase that, only a punk-ass nigga will hit a woman. And that's my take on it.
See, why do men put their hands on women?
Because men and women are both crazy. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm with light skinned Lou 100,000%. You know what I mean? That's a no-no. You know what I mean? That's a no-no. But I also was a little boy, and my mother told me, "Don't you let them little girls put their hands on you. Them bitches hit you, you hit their ass back." You know what I'm saying? So it's a catch-21 type of situation with the whole conversation. You know what I mean? Even the questions from earlier were too broad of a scope to really like generalize the conversation to get an answer. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's right from wrong. You was taught right from wrong, or you gonna learn right from wrong one way or another. Either you was taught it and you know it, or you gonna fuck up and you gonna learn it. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know, you get situations where as though, you don't. One thing about a man, you don't test a man. I don't give a fuck who you is. You know what I'm saying? So when you test a man, that man gonna answer that fucking test. Now, in his answer, he might be wrong as shit, but him standing on him being the fucking man, he handled it according to how he thought he should handle it as a man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like, you know, I get what Larry's saying, because of course I know a lot of them joints he was talking about around that way where he was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we know.
Far in in between. Got one sitting beside me right now, but I ain't gonna do all that right there. You know? Yeah, see, she gonna slap the shit out of me. But see, that's what I'm talking about, though. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, two wrongs don't make it right. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? Two wrongs don't make it right. You know, and with females, I try not to put my hands on them at all like that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes I know it's going to end bad for me. Like my man say, I ain't trying to go with butt city. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know, ain't nothing over there for me. You know what I mean? But it's like you gotta walk away from stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what? You put your hands on me and fuck me up, stole me, got me a black eye. Guess what? My sister gonna beat your ass when she see you. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? You know, you gotta go there. And it's like, even though that's wrong too, you know what I'm saying? That's wrong too. She beat your ass, so you gonna get your sister to beat her ass? Damn straight. But that's still wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, but I didn't put my hands on her. I got another female to handle you.
I got you.
Right.
You trying to say something, Larry?
Well, you know, because you're gonna get that beef. You don't want that beef. You see what I'm saying? And you know, the judge gonna look at her and look at you, and you 6'9", and she 5'2".
I got
and whatever. She gonna say, "What you have to kick her for? Well, she trying to stab me. Well, so what? And so what? Shit."
So
you know what I'm saying?
I got you. It all depends on the circumstances.
There you go. But you can't let these bitches come up here and steal you, smack you in the face, because they were doing it. They weren't doing it.
Let me say this to y'all. You know, this just the panel opinion. Everybody don't think like this just our panel, but I'm gonna put my 2 cents in it. I'm with light skin Lou. Men don't hit women. You know what I mean? I never in my life hit a woman, you know, stuff like that. You get out and leave. But let me tell you right now, do not spit on me. I won't hit you, but I'll smooch the shit out you. Do not spit on me. That's the worst thing you can do to a man is spit on him. I won't hit you, but I will smooch your ass. You know what I mean? Don't do that. But some men hit women, some men don't, and it shouldn't be. Men should never put their hands on a woman. But women need to stand in women's place sometimes and go walk out the door, and men need to walk out the door like C say. What did he say? Both crazy. So that's the question there. And that's the question. Let me see what Tina said. Tina said, "Yes, thank Lou. I love you. It's just as simple as that. It's because of women. We exit because y'all can't carry no damn babies. You don't want no man hitting your mother." Exactly. So, you know, that is what it is.
Love you. But no, I will add this before we close the chapter on that one, man. It takes two. You know, I just listen to everybody and their perspective on it. But if you look at it, it takes two. But the male has the bigger percentage of that factor because you do have some women out here. I've dealt with some women that make you want to put their hands on them. That's when you gotta just get them out of your life. You know, it takes two, man. It's basically what I'm saying. It takes two to prevent that from happening.
Yeah. Let's close that chapter. All right. They want to know. Let me let C answer this. C, they want to know, why do men lead women on? Let me unmute you. I ain't know you was muted. My fault. Go ahead.
The same way. I mean,
go ahead.
Oh, okay. The same way that women mislead men. It's a two-way street. Don't come on here talking to me about everything a man do when I know women to do the same thing, is not more. You know what I'm saying? Hands down. I just had this conversation before the show earlier with a female explaining the same shit to her. Like, you know, you don't sit here and put all men down, because the same shit men do, females do too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
This is not hard to answer here. This should be quick and easy.
Hey, look, let me say this. My man, right? 2 days ago, my man got a little joint he messing with, whatever. Yeah, come over. I'm gonna come over. He go over, start hitting. Next thing you know, you hear the goddamn door open up. Surprise, surprise, nigga. Nigga come in with a key on him.
That's not good there.
Huh? I said, what you do? He said, man, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, shorty. Pointing at the door. She's like, what? Like, you don't hear that? Yeah. She get up, run to the door in a birthday suit, close the door, get the key from the nigga, and put the nigga out. But how the whole time you got a nigga that got a key and you in here doing you trying to get some people killed.
Yeah, exactly. That's that. I tell people that all the time. You know, you got a man, don't mean inviting other men over your house and they got the damn key. You know what I mean?
Right.
Women just crazy. You know what I mean? They don't think sometimes. So, Lou, why do we lead women on, Lou?
It's the game, man. Depends on the type of guy you get, man. To me, it's a game. Most guys want their cake and eat it too. They want to have the girl and they want to have one on the side. I think this panel would agree to some degree that it's just the game. It's a game, man. You know, you want your cake and eat it too. And that's just the whole logic of it, man. So misleading, unfortunately, it's like a common practice now, man. On both sides. I gotta agree with C, it's both sides. Women mislead men too. They'll keep you at bay until they find something and that they really want. When they get what they really want, they just kick you to the wayside. It works like that on both sides.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Larry Adams.
Yeah.
Why do men lead women on?
Well, I don't know. I used to do that. Yeah, I just tell them up front, no, I ain't doing it. You know, I'm not on that. I used to do that. And then another thing, I want to go another point about women hitting men and men hitting women. You know, these women out here now that be dressed down, looking like they in the WWF and shit, and what have you, come up to say you, man, who the fuck are you? Because, I mean, I was working at a store, and them two little girls come in, can I help you? No, you can't. I said, oh, Lord, jeez. Okay, go ahead, baby. Hold up. Now, see, if one of them try to hit me, then it's on. It's on. But
so you're talking about the women that want to be men.
Right. Or yeah, trying to intimidate you, man. Dig it, man. You got a cold couple. Man, I'm telling you. Or I'm telling you, man, they're gonna try you. Try you.
So do you lead women on, Larry?
Not no more. No. Okay. I don't have time for it. You know what I'm saying. What I'm gonna tell them? I already tell them straight up, look, I'm seeing you, but you know I had somebody before you, so don't act like you didn't know. And this and that, don't, because I told you. And the only reason you want me because I already had somebody. Because when I was by myself, I mean, you wouldn't even say blow a kiss to me. but now I got somebody and I know how the game is played.
Got you.
Yeah, y'all play take a nigga. I know what you saying. The nigga got something that he wants. That's the way it is. My sister told me all about it, man. They don't want you until you got somebody else got you.
Exactly. I got you, Larry. So let me answer this question. Men leave women on because y'all allow and we can. You know what I mean? It's just simple as that. You know what I mean? Eventually, we're going to see how far we're going to, you know, we can take it and stuff like that and start doing what we can do. And if y'all continue to allow it, men going to keep doing it. It ain't that question ain't need, you know, don't need no long answer on that one. You know what I mean, Lou?
But it goes both ways, though.
Exactly. So, but, you know, we talking about men, not women. So they want to know what we doing. So that's why I just try to keep it as a man, you know?
True that.
The next question is, why do a man think that they're our property? So we think women are our property. See, you want to answer that first?
These questions coming from, man.
Goddamn women think they own men.
Right.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everything except for the first chart of the day can go both ways.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not fair because it's like they hearing our answers and hearing what we saying, but it's a million other ones out there that can speak up for themselves and on either side of the race. You can't keep coming talking about what the men doing, but the women doing the same thing. We're not talking about what women doing and men doing the same thing. We can't do that. We all human. So we all going to do the same thing.
But you know what the name of the show is, right?
The rebuttal.
No, this segment is how men think. So we ain't you right. See, I got to get you back on track. You smoking that ill weed.
Nah. Hey, this man knows that Lou, it ain't the old weed. This man knows that the world is a two-way street.
Yeah,
you might got some one ways, but I bet you could turn around and drive back down that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways.
So let's do this like us. We think about, they want to know how we think. So answer it that way. Why do we think they're our property? Did he freeze? Go ahead, Larry.
Yeah, she's yours when you can see her. That's all the way I can put it. When you cannot see her, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. How many niggas we know that went down DICK first, worrying about something they can't see? You don't own her. Hey, listen, I went with a married woman for 7 years. I'm telling you. And I tell you, she put the whammy on me, and I say, baby, can I have some of this? She said, remember this. She said, one leg's for you and one leg's for him. Everything in between is mine. Don't you ever forget that. So I said, okay, baby. Can I please have my leg?
You just told me.
Can I please have my leg, baby? Can I please have my leg? I'm telling you, man. You don't own it.
I got
you. If you can't see the woman, don't look for her. And what happened? You know that you're gonna go blind. You're thinking if you worried about something you cannot see. It's beyond your control. You don't own her. She gonna tell you that. And if she about any kind of being a woman, she gonna tell you. Like Eddie, what she said, I don't see no ring on my finger.
And Larry, you know what? I understand exactly what you just said, but I guarantee you that went over a lot of people's head.
It may have.
I guarantee you.
Yeah, but you don't own them. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't own them, man.
Go ahead, Lou. Why do men think women are their property?
Possessive, man. Most men are possessive. You know, I don't have that gene. I just don't want a woman where I can feel like I can dominate her or own her. For me, that's some sense of insecurity. I just the notion of I own you, that's like some slave mentality shit. Like, you know, some possessive crazy type stuff. And if you in a relationship or marriage like that, you need to reconsider. Because some women think it's cute. Like, oh, he just crazy, or he love me that much. Nah, boo-boo. There's something wrong with that picture. you don't own nobody.
Exactly.
I think we do that because it's a possessive problem. Just think about it. I own you, or that's not cool. So for me, I'm just like, nah, I wouldn't want nobody who I can even have that type of influence over.
Yeah.
I'm a roll with that one.
I totally agree with what Lou just said. Men are, trying to be possessive, trying to keep you in the house, don't want you going nobody, don't want you going nowhere and shit like that. So he's real possessive and stuff like that. Some men do that, some men don't, some men get very agitated because you're the only person they probably can get, and they really, really in love with you and shit like that. You're putting the coochie on them so good, They like, man, fuck that. She ain't going out the motherfucking house. So maybe need to slow down on putting that pussy on him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
get him in that head. He getting so possessive. He going crazy. You know what I mean? These dudes fall in love. Men are weak. They fall in love real quick now. So that's some of the reason. But that's my reason. Everybody on this panel think differently. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go back to C now. He's back in the action. See if he want to answer this again. C, you want to answer this again? Oh, he muted his phone.
Yeah, I think C is out.
C, you muted. All right, so let's go to the next one. Oh, okay. I like this one, you know what I mean? So it say, is it considered cheating if you flirt with someone while being in a relationship? Is it considered cheating if you're flirting with someone while being in a relationship?
Hell no. Hell no. What? People flirt all the time. Happily, people 30, 40 years. I mean, it's in your nature to flirt. If you see something that you might like and you know that you can't step outside your marriage or whatever, you don't want to cheat, you're not the cheating type, you're going to see some eye candy. I'm speaking from a man's point of view. You're going to see something that you're like, wow, like if I wasn't in a relationship or this, everybody's done it. All males have done it. So I don't think it's cheating, though. I don't think it's cheating.
You don't consider it? All right, go ahead, Larry. What you think? What you think, Larry?
Again.
Huh?
I didn't hear the question.
Is it considered cheating if you flirt with someone while being in a relationship? If you flirting in a relationship?
No, I wouldn't say that. No, man, you ain't cheating. You ain't done. You ain't nailed down the coffin. You ain't put the hammer to the nail. You just talking. You do that naturally, cause she flirting with her false eyelashes on, and and y'all talking, and I mean, you know what I'm saying. Now you don't have your old lady right there listening to the conversation. Now don't do that, and try to turn your back to her so she don't see you. You don't. Especially if you got a type of woman that's jealous now. You get them crazy women. You don't want no shit like that. You don't want no shit. But I don't think that's cheating because you talking. What you talking about? It may not be flirting to you, but it's flirting to them. That's all.
I got it. See, is it considered cheating if you're flirting with someone while being in a relationship?
If that's all you're doing is flirting and it ain't no further than flirting, no. But casual, everyday flirting builds up certain emotions and energy between two people, whereas though, that's how them goddamn work husbands and them work wives and all that sister and brother shit come into play. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you flirting?
It's all about how it's done. It's some little casual, but see, thing about it is though, it's like depends on what you consider flirting.
Yeah.
I can say, hey baby, how you doing? And female will have a problem with why you have to call her baby.
Yes, there you go.
You know what I mean? It's like nothing. I was just speaking. I speak here with you. I guess you call me baby. So
it's the words you use. It's the words you use. Okay.
It's just
Yeah, they like, there you go. They like you said, hold up, bitch. Now wait a minute, hold up. You said, hey, sweetheart, Because I have a habit of saying sweetheart. But if I
Okay.
see you with a little girl, I won't say that because it might offend some people. You know what I'm saying? I say, how you doing, little girl? But a lot of times from being up there working at this hair school, I used to call all the girls sweetheart.
Mhm.
So I see a little girl, I say sweetheart, but some people say, hold up, motherfucker, don't be calling my daughter no motherfucking sweetheart. I mean, you know, it's just like you have a little boy and he got seashell cornrows, and you say, how you doing, sweetheart? Wait a minute, motherfucker, that ain't no girl. That's a boy.
It's the way you present it.
That's right. That's
I
right.
got you.
That's
So
right.
I agree with everybody. You know what I mean? If it's innocent, you know, it's just innocent. It's the way you present it, the way you come off for. People think I flirt all the time, but I'm just mellow like that, smooth like that. I ain't no smirk.
Right.
Ain't no flirting in it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just smooth like that. Ain't no flirting in it. You know what I mean? But it's the way you come off of it, the way people, you know, people say it and stuff like that. And it is what it is. If they're being more aggressive with the flirting, like, you know, the nasty stuff and what you're doing tonight, and you know, then there's a problem.
Yeah, you're right, Lewis.
You know
I got to piggyback on you with that. It depends on, and you too. See, you brought up a valuable point. It depends on the nature of the flirting, because some flirting, it like you said, it builds up, and then one thing leads to another. You're flirting. It's considered cheating when you're like on a date by yourself and you're flirting, even though you ain't sleep with this person. That to me is a level of cheating. So yeah, I would agree with you on that.
All right. Larry Tina said, yep, she agreed with you, Larry. my fault. She say she agreed with you, Larry.
I forget what the fuck I said. I forget.
Shit, Larry, give me some of that.
It was
Give me some of that.
Hey, I got this roach in my head. I forgot.
Oh, you got a roach too? Damn, Lou, man, you'll join that.
Hey, fuck it, I like the that.
Oh man, Lou, you missing out, man. Well, let's ask the next question. All right, next question is, oh man, why do I always have to be compared? So let's C do this. C, are you comparing your girl to another girl?
Nah, never that.
So why do men do that?
I'm not a man that does that. So
let's try to think out the box. Why do other men, you know, compare? You know,
I mean, maybe they like something that another girl have, and like just something simple as time. Baby, you like her shoes? Look at her shoes. I like her shoes. And a woman going to take that to offense. Like, what? Fuck, you don't like my shoes? You know what I mean? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it can go either way. It's like, damn, I'm just saying, fuck it, I don't know. If you like them, I might even bought you some damn shoes. But instead of you saying, yeah, I like them or whatever, you came back at me negative with it. So I don't know. I don't do that. I don't do that for that type of reason. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's too much.
Got you. Larry, why do men compare their woman to another woman?
Well, you know, you can do that within yourself, but don't tell her that. Because everybody's always shopping and comparing. Everybody's always reassessing and reevaluating your relationship. That's how you maintain it. Those are the threads, because it goes up and down, ups and down. But you don't tell her you comparing to nobody else and what have you. I mean, you know, I've dated women that I mean, if I was at the traffic light driving and if I looked at another woman, she would grab my ear back. Why are you looking at her and I'm in the car? I said, well, I'm going to keep seeing you all the time. I ain't going to see her. She didn't want to hear that shit. You know, she didn't want to hear that.
So you comparing that woman with your girl you with?
No, but I'm doing that in my mind. I'm just looking at a bad chick. You know, what you want me to do? Look at the men? You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, but you don't tell her that. You don't tell her that, but she doing the same thing.
Yeah.
She's doing the same thing. Women don't be around men they cannot learn something from. They want men, not boys.
Gotcha.
You know, and they want aggressive men. They don't want you laying back and whatever, because they don't know. They'll tell you in a minute. The nigga act like a broke back mountain. You think they don't?
So what that got to do with, you compare your woman to another one. Why do men do that?
Well,
You lost me a little bit.
Okay, well, because they do that within themselves,
I got you.
because of the previous relationship you had.
All right.
Right? So you get
okay. There you go. All right.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. The same thing. Now, is she doing the same goddamn thing that got me all fucked up in this last relationship? So you're gonna compare.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying.
Gonna make sure you're not the one that fucked me up last time. So I'm gonna compare you with her.
Right. And if you see them symptoms, you're gonna say, "Oh no, I got to roll out." Right. Lou, do you compare? Why do men do that, Lou? Why do some men, compare women to women?
Because they want you to be that perfect woman. They want you to be that ideal woman. And because you gotta understand, the previous relationship ended for a reason. Guys do that because they want the perfect woman, man. Just think about it. We've all compared our ex to each other. You gotta realize is that you're not with that person for a reason. You just gotta move on and deal with what's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? But I think guys really do that because they want you to be that perfect female.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't. I don't think it's right, but that's just my logic on it.
Yeah, it's a catch-22 because it can go either way. You know what I mean? Men compare women with other women because, like you said, Lou, maybe they want you to do this type of way, be this certain way the other woman is, and stuff like that, and you're not that certain way. That's why they always bring it up. You know what I mean? Because they use maybe it was their last relationship they was in, and they like a certain thing that woman did. You know what I mean? And you don't do it, so they're gonna compare you with that woman. Wait a minute, Larry. Let me unmute you. What you were saying? Go ahead.
Okay, listen. And just what you said. And now here's the sneaky comparison. You ever have sex with a woman, and you up there having sex, and ain't nothing happening. All of a sudden, all these other women come through your mind. And you say, "God damn!" You just go boom.
So you
had to happen to you sometime.
So you comparing them in the bedroom too.
It goes through your mind.
I got you. Men do that all the time. I'm waiting for that question to come up. We do that all the time. Is she better than her? Yeah.
That's comparison. That's it. Yeah, man. But you're doing that to yourself. You ain't telling her that. Well, don't be calling out no other names. Now, don't do that. Oh Lord, help me.
All right, let's go to the next question. Hey, C, I want you to answer this question first, C. I want you to answer this question first. The lady said, "Oh, you muted again, man. You must be talking about some nasty stuff, man."
He got his own.
Muted. Yeah, so
I'm muted.
You keep muting yourself.
Oh, my bad. I had a conversation in here, so
Answer the question. Let's say, what do a man really first notice about a woman? Go ahead, see. What do a man really first notice about a woman?
Me personally,
this should be quick. All this stuff should be quick.
Me personally, it could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Whatever it is. Not C, most men.
Huh?
Most men, not C. That's what it's about.
Yes. Or she pretty. Her shape or her face.
Okay. This should be quick. Go ahead, Larry. What do most men knows about a woman first?
It depends. It depends. They're gonna look at him physically. Mm-hmm. They just don't lie. That's what men do. And I like a woman that smells good. I love a woman.
Know the smell, like.
That's right. That make you turn your head if she smell good, and she look like she got some poise about her or what have you.
Right.
And she got a makeup on. See, you look at her extremities, hair, makeup, earring, because that took time to do in the morning. Now, you know how many women you used to run across look like the hair on fire. You know that.
Uh-huh.
How many of y'all have ran across where their hair was on fire and they couldn't wait to get back in the beauty shop? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm talking about, but you're going to notice, and if she says something, she can say a few words, and you can catch on this woman has some intelligence and what have you. And if she looks like she does this every day, You're gonna know that she got some kind of profession or some type of career.
Got
you. What I'm saying? That's what you're noticing. You want somebody that can help you.
Got
that's the way it goes. DC got more women that got the better job than men. We the last tied in the first five, you know, and so that's what you want. She want a man, she want a hard back. You want somebody that can help you. You know, you got to bring something to the table.
All right, I got a question, Larry. How do you notice all that from far distance and they walking up on you? That's what the question is about.
You ain't lying. No, you got to talk to them. You got to talk to them a little bit. But you know, on their appearance and stuff, you know what you like.
I got you.
You know what you like, and you might say that's a bad itch. You know, or she smell good.
I got
you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you want, man.
Lou, what do you notice first? What do men, not you, what do men first notice about a woman?
That ass.
Everything is the ass?
Hey,
okay.
I think 99.9% ass, man. It's the physical attraction. It's what gets you to the smelling, the personality. The first thing you notice is the shape, the figure of a woman. That's what draws you in, and then you'll start peeling it back like an onion, like with Laurie and the perfume, the personality. But all this don't happen if a woman and she doesn't have that shape that your heart or your mind desire. It kind of like gets to the curve a little bit. But when you see that woman that has that figure and she got that package, I mean, that's the first thing you notice. Yeah,
it depends on which direction you walking. If you walking from the back, you know the ass. If you walking from the front, you notice the looks, the titties, or whatever it is. You know, this question is simple.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It ain't hard. It depends on which way you see them at. You know what I mean? The question was, what do you notice first? Depends on if you walking from the back or the front. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. You walk from the back, you notice the edge. Walk from the front, you see the face, the titties, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? It ain't that hard. You know what I mean? See?
But if she ain't got no ass.
Well, that's first. You notice she ain't got no ass.
That's what I just said. It usually
like
go by. You know, and honestly, that's not all to a relationship. I will say, like, when you meet a person,
we ain't talking about that though, Lou. We just talking about what you notice. You know what I mean?
You notice that ass.
A flat ass, they got flat ass, round ass, big ass. But if you look at the front, titties, small titty, big titty, pretty face. It depends on what angle you walking in. You know what I mean? Right, Larry?
Yeah, right. And then you gotta realize a woman with no ass is like a river without water.
What that mean?
Ain't nothing happening. Ain't a river. It ain't a river. That's what it is. You ain't got no ass. It's like a river without water. What you got? That's what I'm saying. That's an old saying, but that's an old saying.
I got you, Larry. So let me make this announcement. All right, Rebuttal Entertainment. You see that email down there? RebuttalEntertainment@gmail. I got like 80 questions. You know what I mean? Keep sending them in. You want a question the panel to answer? Send it to RebuttalEntertainment@gmail.com. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, tell a friend, because believe me, you only get this entertainment right here. Right. Oh my God, man. And look, the views is our views only. Everybody think differently. So stop sending me hate mail and all that bullshit, because I don't care. You know what I mean? So, you don't like it, tune out. So let me ask the next question to say, why do men break up or end a good relationship? Something ain't going right. Wait a minute, let me unmute C. C, you hear that?
Nah, my ears was muted.
It say, why do men break up or end a good relationship?
Man, because it wasn't a good relationship.
That's it?
What more you need?
All right. Larry, why do men break up or end a good relationship?
There's so many variables. In a black relationship, there's so many variables. And then the people come to you so negative. And then don't nobody want to see you happy. And then your girlfriends, see the women's girlfriends, they do all that. They listen to their girlfriends, so-and-so, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And they ain't got no damn body. But they gonna listen to them to tell you, da-da-da-da-da, you shouldn't be with your man, and they ain't got nobody. And then 2 weeks later, she calling you, trying to give you some booty. But that's the way they play.
I got
you. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, man, dig it. That's the way they go.
Yeah, there you go.
Whatever.
There was an easy one here. Go ahead, Lou.
What was the question again?
Why do men break up or end a good relationship?
Well, some dudes pressure, because any good relationship requires work. We all know that. When you meet somebody and you want to be with them and everything going good, it's work. You just don't wake up and be like, oh, I got a good relationship. It's work that goes into being in a great relationship. So for me, I think it would be the pressure, the pressure that's on that person to keep a real bona fide relationship or marriage going. So for me, I think it would be the pressure.
Okay.
In a good relationship, like you said, it might not be a good relationship. Sometimes there's a good relationship going on, but us guys, sometimes we feel like that's not what we want. We're not willing to fight and keep that relationship going.
I got you, man. I got you. I agree. You know, pressure, you know what I mean? It depends on what's going on in the relationship. You might be nagging him, you know what I mean? You might want to merge and he don't want to be married. It can be a lot of shit, man. You know what I mean? Especially if the relationship is good. You know what I mean? Men are weak, man. You know, they ain't got time for this bullshit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's something you might be doing that's agitating him or getting on his nerve, and he'd be like, man, fuck that shit. I'm done. You know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Hey. So check yourself, see what you're doing wrong, you know what I mean? And maybe you can overcome it. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, here you go, Lou.
Who that
What's
is?
good to him may not be good to him. To her may not be good to him. Exactly. There you go. So let's move to the next one. Oh, man. What is the first thing a man wants to change about a woman? Larry, you want to change your woman? What's the first thing you see in your woman, Larry, that you want to change? Or is it anything?
Well, I don't know. I have to see it first. You know what I'm saying? It depends. It depends. It depends. You know, it depends. I don't know. You know, where the negativity lies or whatever. I tell you what I hate. I try to change. When a woman come over my house, I'm in my zone. And they come in there and say, well, you know, so-and-so today, and da-da-da-da. I say, oh, hold up. Get the fuck back out. Go back out. Go back out. Come back in. You know, you're not going to destroy my shit with this baby's mama trauma shit.
Shut up and stop killing your vibe. That what you're saying?
That's what they do. Because misery loves company. In other words, why should you be happy?
Mm-hmm.
Misery loves company. They want to pull you down in it too because you too happy. You understand what I'm saying?
So and you want her not to be so talkative and stuff like that. Just
I tell them go back outside.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, call me.
Go ahead, see. What's the first thing a man wants to change about a woman?
The first thing a man wants to change about a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Her mindset to his mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like if you gotta be compatible. You want to be my
put them
woman,
on the same pattern. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I got you. That was easy. Go ahead, Lou.
Oh, that's the easy one. When to shut the hell up and give me my space. Larry said it best. When to shut the hell up, when to stop getting on my nerve and give me my space.
Mm-hmm. That's
real simple. I think every 99.9.9 guys will say that's one of the first things that will get you out of pocket. One thing that you want ever to work on is when to shut the fuck up and give me my space.
Yeah, I mean, they try to make it so complicated. It's not that damn complicated. Especially men want their space. You know what I mean? Y'all want to crowd men so time. You know what I mean? So men want to, you know, stop, give them a space. Change that. Stop being around them so much. You know what I mean? Give them a space. And then when y'all get in bed, want spots fly. That's what men want to change about a woman being up under them all the time. And y'all married and or live together and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Some men just want to, you know, they want their space. That's the first thing, you know, you try to change because they're up under you all the time. You be like, oh, God, not her again. I'm just saying. That is my opinion.
Like, oh, no, man.
That is my opinion.
That's what they do.
You know what I mean? See? That is my opinion, see. You know what I mean? They don't take it personal, ladies, you know.
Lou, you know what I say all the time, man. Shit, you was born with an asshole and an opinion. So, you know.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna do 2 more, man. We out of here. I ain't going
Okay.
through all that. I got so many of them. It's a shame. Let's go to the next one. All right. When do a man know she's marriage material? See, you want to start with that? When do you know you got one that's marriage material? See, because you know I'm about to marry Rihanna, so you know.
Oh my God.
Well, everything is on the same accord. You know what I mean? It's like, just like I say, the first thing, just like to answer the last question, the first thing a man want to change about a woman is her mindset to think like his mindset. So if, you know what I'm saying, if I move left, bitch, you move left too. You know what I'm saying? Or if I need you to move right when I move left, I'm gonna tell you that, and that's what I need you to do. You know what I'm saying? It's plain and simple. So it's just like, you know, it's plain and simple. We gotta be on the same accord. That's it. We gotta work together. We gotta do everything together. And I mean, we could do stuff individually, of course. I'm not saying you gotta be up under me or I gotta be in your pocket or whatever, but it's still to the benefit of what we both are putting the benefit into.
Got you.
That's right. That's right. If we go out to a club and nigga jump on me, if I get my ass whipped, when you get home, you gonna get your ass whipped. That's all there is to it. And I don't want you up there talking about hitting him. I want you up there jabbing that nigga like
that's how you know she's marriage material, like.
That's when you know that she moving in concert with you. That's what he's talking about. If I throw it left, you throw it left. If I throw it right, you throw it right. Don't be talking about dig it. Then you go, that's right. Then you gonna get home, just whip her ass. She gonna say, oh, you gonna whip my ass? You could whip that dude's ass or what have you. So now you fighting again. You know what I'm saying? But that's
so what you saying is, you know, if she got your back, she's marriage material. Long as she got your back.
That's my girl.
I got you.
I don't care what her hair look like. I don't care if she got weave, corn wave. She be happy to be dappy. That's gonna be my girl. That got my back.
I got
That's what I need. All that other superficial and all that, you know, that's all well and good, baby. And it looks real good on paper, and it's all good, but it ain't no gold.
Exactly.
I can't buy a pound of it. I need somebody to put my hands on to buy. You know what I'm saying, man? So that's somebody that's got your back, man. That's all there is to it. You gotta respect that.
I understand that, and I like that. You know, cause I know somebody ain't saying, you know, women ain't got his back and stuff like that. I understand. It's nice to have somebody that you know that you got your back and you can trust.
And let's say you get locked up. Why you gonna be with somebody that can't make a phone call? Man, come on, man, forget all that. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, if you like me so much, that. But when you get locked up, man, they don't come see you. And they cut that phone.
Hey, puff pass, Larry. Puff pass.
And they cut that phone off. They quick. They ain't taking your calls or whatever. So you know somebody that's with you and who ain't.
I got you. Lou, when do a man know she's marriage material, Lou? When do a man know?
Well, I got to go off what C said at the beginning. When you guys are moving on the same accord, goals and everything is moving in the right direction. Not that finances are everything in a relationship, but it's nice to know that you have somebody that's stable, moving in your same direction. Y'all goals are pretty much matched up. And to second that, what Larry said, to somebody that always had your back.
Everybody hitting that joint. Yes, you're right.
You know, that person has your back. I mean, I understand what you were saying, Larry. You said it in a way where, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I understand the root of what you're saying. And you're saying somebody who has your back, because everybody know in life, you go through different things in life. And it's nice to know that your companion is there to back you. It could be death in the family. It could be anything. And when you, during the course of a relationship, you go through these things. And when that person show their support, their more support to these certain situations, that's when I know. And that's when 99% of the man, when you have a woman that does that, usually that's the person that you're going to get on your knees for. You know, because she's got your back and you guys are moving. It don't have to be perfect moving in a direction. It's got to be close to what your goals are. And that's when you know, when they got your back and you guys are moving on the same accord.
Exactly. I totally agree with everything all y'all said. See, Larry, Lou, I totally agree. You know what I mean? Compatible got your back on the wavelength. You know what I mean? You know, everybody different. I like somebody who I like working out. You might go jogging with me in the morning and shit like that. I travel all the time. I like somebody to go, you know, travel with me and stuff like that. You got to make sure she's compatible. Then you'll know she's marriage material. If she match everything you like, you know, if she match everything she like, you know what I mean? Hold on 1 minute.
Hey, C, you said it well, though, C. You said it well. I don't know what Lewis got going on over there.
Yeah, my fault, man. People vacuuming and all that crap, man. I'll tell you.
Hey, I was about to say, are we Gucci? Do I need to clip up and come down? Being took
man, boy, man. All right, this is the last one, man. Do men really care how many men your partner been with? Oh, man, I love that question.
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Let's see what C gonna say about this one. C, do you really care how many men your woman or your friend done been with?
I mean, it's like it's like a Carfax. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you can get the Carfax for the car before you buy it, you're gonna check it out. You see how many owners done had it. You know what I'm saying? You can see if they got water damage or fire damage or electrical problems or something. You know what I mean? So it's not necessarily going to break the deal, but it's just something to not like to.
Yeah, I totally agree. You know, I mean, but hey, every man different. Let's see what Larry got to say. Larry, do you want to know how many men your partner slept with or been with?
No, I really say the best been before me, the best gonna be behind me, and that's it. Because I'm not looking, man, I ain't looking for no ghosts, no goddamn skeletons. I don't give a fuck. You know, as long as you with me now, then we understand. You know, I ain't got time to look for that. I ain't got time to look for that. You know, not now. You know, not now. See, like I said, I mean, we got a little age disparity here. I'm 75. I don't care about that shit no more. You know, I don't give a fuck. A motherfucker be waiting for you outside the door. I don't care. You in here with me, when you leave, you go outside the door.
So you don't care how many men have been up in your woman life. That's a past.
Let it
stay in the past.
She ain't, you know, I expect her to have some type of experience with relationships. You know, and I don't want somebody that don't nobody else want. I don't want to be the only motherfucker want to be with this woman. You understand what I'm saying? So what she done now, if she ain't kept her reputation clean or what, I'll hear about it. But it's too late. If I'm with her, I'm with her. You know, I'm not, you know, I don't care. You know, we all used to do and be something. How you like me now? We're going on face value. You know, this ain't no resume. You know what I'm saying?
I like that line.
Or what have you. You know, dig it. If you can't take me for what you see, it's what you get. That's all.
I like that.
If you can't take that, then move on. Then you go to the next one. You understand? Don't worry. Look, with the situation in DC, you get 10 women, you don't get 2 or 3 out of 10. It's a numbers game. You're trying to be sensible about it. You're trying to use protocol. You don't want, because a strong man in DC can have 2, 3 women at any time.
I got you.
Because women want men, not boys.
I got you, man. So basically you saying you don't care. It is what it is.
Well, you know, I don't want to be, you know, if I meet somebody, I'm not going to know. I'm going to say, well, baby, did you sell pussy in the past? Are you doing it now? Or was you a hoe in the past? I don't care about that. I consider myself a pretty good judge of character. I hope. But now you can all make mistakes. The more you drink, the better they look. It never fails. But that's all right. But I'm not going to ask them about that, Lou. What you going to do? You ain't going to ask me either. Yeah. Dang it. Right, because right. For what? Then when we get together, ask you what the fuck you did before. You know, like I said, it ain't no job interview. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Yeah,
Lou.
man, you know.
All right, Lou. Do men really care how many men their partner been with?
It depends on the individual, man. You know, I'm gonna break it down to two. Me, myself, I care about that. I don't want nobody that's been in the joint like a cab driver. You go in that joint and fall right on in that joint. I don't want that. You got some dudes who want that. Like Larry said, you got some guys who might like that. But majority of the men, they don't want to be with a woman that's been with multiple partners. Now, I'm just saying, like, I can speak for a lot of dudes. Like, nah. If we talking 15, 20, what we talking? Depends on what the number is. Like we said last week, you know, when you ask the questions, you know, could be a little more detailed. This probably would be one of them, depending on how many partners you're talking about. Because everybody number is a little.
Yeah, Lou, like your friend right here said, why ask? We're going to lie anyway.
Yeah, I ain't gonna ask you that. No, fuck that.
Well, Lou, she said, why ask? They're going to lie anyway.
They're gonna say you the first.
And that's why shit always goes south later on down the line when you start finding out them bones start falling out the closet, shit start falling apart. So it will be in your best interest to tell the truth up front. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just my take on it, man. I mean, like you said, everybody's different. Like you said, I'm answering from another man's point of view. For me, I don't want a woman that's been with
This just our opinion. Every man is different. Don't kill us, you know what I mean? Some men don't care. I don't care. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I ain't even gonna ask you, you know what I mean? Because I don't want you to ask me, because Lord knows. You know what I mean? So don't ask me. I ain't gonna ask you. Some men care, some men don't care. I'm one of the ones that don't care. What you say, Larry?
If you look for trouble, you will find it.
Exactly.
There it is.
Exactly. But I thought this was going to last question, but I forgot, Larry. A friend of mine had I had a question on Facebook, and I told her I was going to answer, the panel was going to answer this question. So let's answer this question for her first. It say, why do men hold on to women they don't want a relationship with? Why do you hold on to a woman, Larry, that you don't want a relationship with?
And she do. And she, this a previous relationship, or she want to have a relationship?
See, it's a lot coming for that. That's why they need to start being more detailed. But yeah. I assume that she want to be in, and he, you know, she don't, and maybe he want to keep holding on to her.
Boy, don't do that if you can't. Be straight up with her and what have you. You understand? We can be friends and what have you. Because after a while, I'm telling you, man, the 2 or 3 women thing. After a while, if you just meeting them and doing whatever you're gonna do, it's all right. But if you start getting in a relationship with the women, man, it ain't gonna. You gonna spread all out. Your mind gonna be confused. You gonna be spending money.
I got it. Like you trying to hold on to this woman, right? Right. But you don't want a relationship with her. Why?
Right. Well, because you got one. You got a good relationship now. Right. You know, but I'll be your friend or whatever. But you know, I wouldn't string them on because you know she might be one of them psycho women. You never know. Mm-hmm. You never know. So I just wouldn't do it now. Mm-hmm. I just wouldn't now. But some women don't mind being in that situation.
I got you.
A lot of women will take what they can get because they don't have nothing at all. As you know now, you got some women can get 2-3 men at one time. Mm-hmm. And some of them can't get a man, and a man can find a man, right? Mm-hmm. Right.
I got you. I think men do it because you know they like you, they like the vibe you give them. They just don't want to be in a relationship with you. You know what I mean? They like you as a friend. You know, y'all hang out, get together, and stuff like that. A lot of men like that. You know what I mean? They like you, they want to hold on to you, but they don't want no relationship with you. You know what I mean? Maybe they have somebody else and they're not telling you, like Larry said, you know what I mean? Maybe they have somebody else and stuff like that. But it can be a lot of things that's going on with this. And I don't know what it is, but it can be a whole bunch of things going on that they don't want to. Maybe it's something you doing. You know what I mean? Right, Larry? Maybe it's something she's doing that he don't want to deal with, so he just want to stay friends and not be in a relationship.
Yeah, but don't take off your clothes in front of me. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you're working on the third rail now.
Let me ask Lou this question, like Lou, why do men hold on to something? Why do men hold on to a woman that they don't even want to be in a relationship with?
Maybe
So
they
you
just
holding on to a woman that you don't even want to be in a relationship with, Lou. Why?
maybe it's the comfortability that he had with her, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You with that person, you know, depending on how long you were together, maybe you like her spirit, but you can't see yourself in a relationship with her. You know, that's one thing I could really think of. I've never done anything like that, but I'm
Mhm.
assuming that that will be a reason.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. But that's it. I'm not answering no more questions, man. So y'all know if y'all want questions, look at the bottom, share, subscribe, go to the Rebuttal Entertainment gmail.com, and you know, we'll answer. I'll write them down, the panel answer, hit the bell so you can know when we go on. We go on most every day at 8 o'clock, you know what I mean? 8 o'clock sharp. My man Larry had plenty of love today. They love Larry today, boy. I tell you. Larry was bringing the heat, Lou. Larry, you was bringing the heat, Lou? Larry?
At the present time. Something to change. Something to change. You know, they change. As soon as we go to sleep, the next day they gotta change, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know, they look at you while you sleep. They look, you wake up, they right there looking at you. They thinking about your ass. Believe me.
Yeah,
Man.
like,
Okay.
yeah, so a lot of y'all came out. I like the comments y'all put in. You know, keep it going. Tell a friend. Subscribe to the Rebuttal Entertainment. You know what I mean? And we're gonna keep it going. You know, tomorrow we got what's happening in America. You know, new panel. You know, they got the ladies on asking questions. What's going on? So we're gonna keep the movement, y'all. So thanks everybody for coming in. Thank you, my man Larry. Thank the panel. Light Skin Lou, my co-host, and love y'all. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.
All right,
Okay.
peace.